How's it going today, guys? This is Upside Down Ace, and welcome back to the Ultimate Challenge series. We are on episode 8 now, and I'm absolutely loving doing this series with you guys, so keep commenting below and keep those challenges coming. Now, this comment was submitted by Blaze17AMS. He said, race the Ford Raptor against the Dodge SRT10 on Maple Valley. So this is my first truck challenge. I don't drive a lot of trucks in this game, so this is a little new. And I thought at first maybe the Ford Raptor would be like the Caterham of the truck world, you know, like not as powerful as the Dodge, but a lot faster through the corners. And that, unfortunately, didn't turn out to be true. So what I decided to do was do a quick little engine swap in the Ford Raptor. For those who don't know, a company called Hennessy makes a Velociraptor version of this Ford, and they swap out this 5.4-liter V8 engine that produces over 500 horsepower, and it just so happens that Forza has a 5.4-liter Shelby GT500 engine that produces over 500 horsepower. So I figured this was, you know, close enough. It moved the Ford and the Dodge a lot closer in performance, so I figured this would be a much better challenge. And when I did this weapon swap, it's like the engine is like the actual weapon of the car. What I meant to say was if I do this engine swap, it turned the Ford Raptor into a pretty powerful truck, into an absolute screamer. This thing has a massive supercharger on it, and it is just throwing out the horsepowers, and it is constantly on that supercharger and constantly whining. It was incredible. Now, I do have to say, the one advantage I did like about the Ford over the Dodge was its four-wheel drive system. I think that would be much more beneficial, especially in the real world for a truck, but also in the racing world. It really helped out with the grip and the acceleration through the turns. Look at that stripe on the steering wheel there. That is nice. I like that. And I did drive the Dodge, and I found the Dodge was a lot more fun to drive. It's a rear-wheel drive setup, and that massive, again, 8.3-liter V10 engine is throwing out 500 horsepower, and it was a lot more fun to drive. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it's a better drive, but the back kicks out more. You have to be a lot more alert, and so it was a pretty good time. I liked the Ford, and I like the Dodge, but I think I would prefer the Ford, to be honest, especially after this engine swap. And I thought the Ford would be good off-road with the four-wheel drive, so I decided to take that line into that corner. I heard it's the best way to go around the corner if you're in a truck, you know, just flat out. And I can normally take that turn flat out on most cars, but I forgot the handling rating on the Ford is like 3.4. So that really didn't work out for me. So guys, since this whole race is based around trucks, let's talk about trucks. I think the Ford would be a good truck, but I think the Dodge would perform a little better with that higher torque. But then again, the Ford has all-wheel drive, so maybe that would help a little bit more. I'm not sure. But what I want to hear is what do you guys like in trucks? Are you a Ford truck man? Are you a Chevy truck man? You know, does Chevy run deep? Or are you built Ford tough? Or are you George Washington with your Dodge Ram? And if anybody gets that reference, you are just like me and you watch a little too much TV. Personally, I've always preferred the Ford trucks a little more just on a style base. I mean, I don't know, they've always just seemed to be so large. I mean, there's like a presence when you see an F-150 or, you know, the F-250 or the F-350. Very creative names there, obviously. But, you know, there are other trucks out there. You got some crazy, you know, maybe there's some Nissan Titan fans out there, some GMC Sierras. So comment below. I would love to see a big truck debate happen. I don't know a lot about trucks, but maybe you guys could teach me a thing or two. I would really appreciate it. It would probably help out later in my quest to buy a truck. Okay, I don't have a quest to buy a truck yet, but I might one day. So if you guys fill me in, maybe you'll see Upside Down Ace in a truck. I'll make a video about that if I ever buy one. All right, that sounds fair. So that was the Ultimate Challenge. If you guys are interested in participating in the next episode, comment below with the car you want to see me to drive, the car you want the computers to drive, and the track to do the challenge on. And as you can see, I managed to blitz these Dodge Rams in my upgraded, we'll call it the Velociraptor, because it pretty much is. So if you guys like this video, please like it and comment below with your truck thoughts. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.